Hello, beautiful people. Good morning and welcome to my channel. I'm Nina, also known as Teresa. Um, if you please subscribe to my video. I like to do get ready with me's, unboxings, reviews. I get influencer. Right now, I'm waiting on my icon box, and I have 2 or 3 Ipsy orders in that the labels have been created, so we'll see. I'm waiting on like about 4 items, 4 or 5 items from Influencer for me to do. Uh, they send the products to me free for my honest review, and that's what you get, my honest review. Today is Saturday. What is today? The 10th, I believe. Today is my granddaughter's birthday party, so I am getting ready for that. Um, I'm trying to have a chill day, enjoy my family. Uh, Tomorrow's Mother's Day, so I am cooking dinner, and any of my their kids and grandkids are all welcome to come eat. Making a ham and potatoes, and I don't know what else. Maybe some bread, homemade bread. Sounds good, huh? Anyway, so Wednesday was eventful. Oh my God. I did a video Wednesday morning, and then I went, I do have a double ear infection. I have a sinus infection. I have sinusitis, which I think is about the same thing as a sinus infection. So after that, I ran to Walmart, exchanged my charger, and then I headed to my daughter Elisa's, my oldest. She pierces, and she does a very good job of it. I am hard headed and insisted I wanted a third hole up here. That didn't go too well. Um, she did everything right. She has a professional kit that she uses, and gloves and sterile everything, and so on and so on. Alcohol, sterile saline. I'm getting out my pictures. I bled, to say the least, a lot, a whole lot. We went through about 2, 3 dish towels that were, soaked red from corner to corner. I had blood all over my clothes, my brand new blue jeans. I was just covered in blood. It was gushing. I have a clotting disorder, but my first piercing was done professionally, and it bled a little bit to where it scared the girl who did it, at the shop. And I just told her, look, I have lazy platelets. Oh, why didn't you tell me that? Because then you wouldn't have pierced my nose. But when my daughter did my second hole, didn't bleed. So we get to the third one and went through 2 dish towels, 3 washcloths, a ton of napkins, and just everywhere, everywhere. And I was on the verge of passing out. So I got from the kitchen chair, which is like a bar stool chair. I knew it was too high, and I was going to hit the floor, and it was going to hurt. So I had my daughter help me to the recliner, and I had a towel around me and everything. And she's freaking out, and I'm just calmly saying, it's going to be okay, it's going to be okay. And I'm broken out into this cold, clammy sweat, and I'm woozy and dizzy and lightheaded, and I'm like, I know I'm going down. But her neighbor came over, because she takes her neighbor to go do pick up her grandson from school. So it was like they had to go. But my son-in-law was picking up my other granddaughter from school. So my daughter was afraid to leave me, and she was panicking, and I'm like, go, I'm going to be okay. I knew I wasn't going to be okay. But I didn't want to hold up a kindergartner from getting picked up from school and everything else. So I'm like, okay, I'll wait for my son-in-law. My son-in-law walks in the door, and he's like, we're going to the hospital. That's it. We're gone. And him and my granddaughter, stop, Jotty, no biting. They put my tennis shoes on me. We get out the door and everything. This is my car ride on the way there. Um, I had huge blood clots forming, and I was choking, gagging them out. They weren't forming. I mean, these are giant globs of blood clots, like, but my nose wasn't clotting, where she hit the vessel. And it wasn't her fault. It really wasn't my fault. It was nobody's fault. It's like the doctor said, it was nobody's fault. Even the professionals do it at the shops, and he's had to stitch people up. Well, after a while, the bleeding just stopped. I'm like, okay, it clotted. I'm out of here. So they're ready to discharge me, and I get from my halfway laying sitting position. I sit up a little bit, and boom, it starts pouring everywhere. She had to give me an emesis bag to hold down there to catch all the blood. Jotty, stop. No biting. No. I move my hands while I talk, and she thinks I'm doing it to play with her, and I'm not. Lay down, baby. If you want to be up here, you just got to be calm. But yeah, so it was a mess. But they told me they were going to end up sending me to Cleveland. They were going to have to ship me off to Cleveland in one of them ambulette things, and I'm like, oh my God. So finally the doctor comes in, and it's still bleeding. He said, I got one more thing to try. He brought in a little like medicine cup filled with liquid, and he soaked cotton balls in it, and he packed it in my nose, and he said it was a clotting agent. And if that didn't work, I was being sent, because I was going to bleed to death. And they would have life flighted me. But so it worked. It took about, 45 minutes to an hour, but I mean, I wasn't pouring blood the whole time. So after about 45 minutes is when they took it out, and there was no blood. I was done. I clotted. I was out of there. I was so glad. But then when I got to my daughter's house, it was like my cell phone was dead, and I'm diabetic, and I needed to eat. I should have already eaten at home, because I had already planned on being home by then, long before then. I spent an extra 5 hours out there, and I felt so bad because Jotty's at home waiting on me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I probably have messes to clean up and everything. I get home, there's nothing. But when I get to my daughter's, though, I waited because she was making dinner. We put my phone on the charger, and I ate, and then I headed home. And when I got home, there was no messes, and poor Jotty was just waiting for her mama, and I felt so bad. So then on Thursday, when my granddaughter got here, had a great day. Nothing happened, no events, no nothing. Awesome. Then yesterday, Jotty, stop. Yesterday, my granddaughter clocks me. So I ended up, but that is nothing compared to what it was like the other day. So I should have said blood alert, guys. Be prepared. But yeah, that was nothing. So I was like, I can handle this. After what I went through the other day, I'm good. But anyways, guys, I got out for my eyeshadow today. This is Pinklipps. These are the shades. Ta-da! I think I'm going to go in with a wet brush on the Pinky Rose Cosmetics Bright Lights and use Tickle on my lid after everything else. What else did I get out? Oh, of course, the Farrah highlighter. Still playing with this that I got last month from Ipsy. I got out Tower 28. It's like a lip gloss. Um, Balm Cosmetics. Shoot. Sorry. Jottie's always down there catching everything. Anything cracks and falls, it goes on Jottie. Oh, she's got blush on her. I've had this forever. But anyways, I planned on using this shade here. You can see where it cracked and just my luck. I had the same problem the other day. Okay, and then we have Alamar Cosmetics Complexion Trio, the Hydrating Complexion Trio. So I'll use that for my bronzer. What else we got here? I also have out, let me put my lid back on my earrings here before I dump them all over the place and move them where they belong. I have out, this is Lunar Beauty. Lay down, Jottie. No makeup for puppy dogs. Lip liner. It's a lip pencil in the shade Doodle. I will use that. And I have out the Essence eyeliner pen, liquid liner, which I like to use when I add topper on. I have out the Essence Stay and Play gel eyeliner, waterproof and long lasting. And this is in the shade, I think it's, yeah, Very Berry. And I need to sharpen it a little bit. So, and of course the Pat McGrath Dark Star Mascara, Revolution Super Fix Super Hold setting spray. See, I've been having a problem with this pencil. It falls out. The color falls out. So hopefully we get through. If not, I'll end up using the black one. I did use my Cover FX Power Play Liquid Foundation. And I also used my Cover FX Perfect Press Powder in the shade Light, which I've already hit pan on this baby. I think that's about it. I think. I have out Marc Jacobs Perfect. That's the fragrance. Perfect. That's it. That is it. So let me check and see my message first. I mean, I keep peeking to make sure I don't need to take anything to my daughters. Let's get rid of the Google Photos, the Messenger. So, yeah, I've been listening to Sirius XM 10 spot this morning. So, me and my son-in-law went to the recycling place down the road from me today and took some stuff down there this morning. So, I got my coffee. I got hair. Well, of course I have hair. I have hair in my face from using my glasses and pulling them back down like I do. And I should not. Okay, we're going to go in with the Pinky Lips eyeshadow. Got my brushes out here. Can't see for the life of me. Actually, I'm going to use this little mirror here. Can be my sidekick, like usual. I kind of wish that was a tad bit deeper, but that's okay. We will make it work. Right? So yeah, Wednesday was crazy. Then yesterday I thought, uh-oh. Because I know if I go back to the hospital, well, actually, I would have went to a different hospital. So, but I would have been honest and told them, about my Wednesday issue if I had to go yesterday. But, so, I'm glad that everything worked out. My daughter was able to finish working yesterday without no interruptions from me and my sensitive nose. But it's not that my nose is sensitive, it's that my blood doesn't, I have lazy platelets. It's a clotting disorder. My blood does clot. It just takes its good old time. I've had issues in surgery with bleeding. Um, that's in my chart, of course. But yeah, lucky, lucky me. I swear my body is my worst enemy, right? Kidney failure, multiple sclerosis, diabetes. I mean, but I know things could be worse, and I'm thankful that they're not. And I have things under control, but that looks good. Trying to deepen that crease up, and it's deepening up nicely. Jotty jumped down. I'm afraid to see what she's doing. That dog is always in trouble. She's always, always, always doing something she shouldn't be doing. Or she will pick with me. She knows she's upsetting me. Jumping in my face. She'll jump up behind me and nip me in the butt. She don't do it to nobody else. She just does it to me. Why? I have no clue, guys. No clue. But yeah, she does. I'm gonna turn my music on. See, if I turn my music on, I'll shut up. Come on, Jaja. Jaja. Oh, she went and got one of her bones. That's good. She didn't get a toy or a shoe or a purse. Thankfully, it's going to be really nice today. It's supposed to be 70. To me, that's not too hot, not too cold, just nice. My daughter's cooking on the grill, just hot dogs and hamburgers, something quick. She made macaroni salad and I think pasta salad. So she ordered a beautiful cake, my favorite frosting, whipped cream, less sugar. Let the words come out. Who else loves Pink? I love her. She's just a beautiful artist. I sent my guy friend a message, see what he's up to today, and he hasn't answered yet, so I know he's working. Because he always answers pretty quick. I'm going to go in my highlighter, hit that brow bone. Hit that corner. The words come. hit my nose, my itchy nose. It's been itching for the last, I'd say yesterday and today. I'm hoping that's telling me that I'm healing. So I don't want to loosen that clot back up. I think I loosened it up because I put triple antibiotic ointment on my nose. I'm diabetic. I'm trying to avoid infection because I get infections fast, easy, and quick. And I was worried about that. So, I guess I should not have done that. I didn't know. My daughter fussed at me. She said, Mom, you're not supposed to use anything but saline. And then my mother told me, she said, all that bleeding you did, you're not getting an infection. You bled out anything and everything that could have been harmful to you on the surface. Now I know. This is garbage. Okay, let's get that other brush. I'm going to spray it a little bit with the fixing setting spray, the Revolution. Just have to me, baby. And I'm going to go into this Pinky Rose. Yeah. I don't see it going on the brush. Okay, maybe not, honey. Now it's going on my finger dry. Cake by the ocean. Without my glasses, I can't really tell if it's making a difference or not. But I'm not going to spend all day on it. Wipe my fingers off. Don't want to make things worse. Okay, I got the Essence Stay and Play eyeliner. What'd you do, Jaja? Oh, she's chewing on her bone. Jaja! I'm hoping that's her bone. With Jotty, it's hard to tell. I mean, she'll chew on anything, and she will sneak stuff. She sneak attacks things, and I'm like, because she knows she ain't supposed to have it. I'll holler at her and tell her to leave it alone, and she'll wait for me to turn my head, and she'll shoot in there and grab it and run. Like, you know, she knows exactly what she's doing. She knows she's not allowed to have it. So she plans a sneak attack. Like in this apartment, I'm not going to catch up with her and take it from her and fuss at her. You know what I mean? Well, I may not need the liquid eyeliner. Cake by the ocean. I think that's good enough. Okay, before I do my mascara, Go in and contour that nose with our bronzer. Blend it a little bit with this. Oh, I forgot to blend my eyes. It's because I forgot to get the blending brush out. Just throwing stuff all over the place here, guys. I want you to know. Come on, go in there, honey. I like to try to put stuff away as I go. Sometimes it just doesn't want to. Okay, now we're on to the Balm Cosmetics blush. These little pans is what bothers me. You know what I mean? Like, how do you, I just center on that one shade with a big old blush brush, right? Okay, highlighter. At the tip of that nose again. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Some lip liner. And I'm filling in my lips. Johnny, what you doing? I forgot to put the gate up. And she's bold too. She tries to jump up on like the kitchen counters and bathroom sink top and to get stuff. Like I had roast yesterday and it was sitting on the counter while I was eating and she was trying to jump up there and get it. And you can tell her no till you're blue in the face. And I swear she just don't get it. I do not know what is up with her. Setting spray, the Revolution. My face, let the fan hit it a little bit. I'm going to move on to mascara. Jaja! Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Johnny, come on, baby. I don't want to have to kill you today. Come on, honey. I know I heard her come in here. There she is. Come on. Come on, baby. I need to turn that fan off. I should have done that already. That dries the mascara too fast, which can make it clumpy. No matter what formula it is, because this is a really nice mascara. I do like the Pat McGrath Dark Star mascara. That's what this is. In the shade Very Black, I believe. And it doesn't clump or nothing like that. But, I mean, in all fairness, you got the fan blowing on your eyes, then if it clumps, it clumps, but it's not Pat McGrath's fault, it's my fault. It's good mascara. I got this through Ipsy as well. BoxyCharm. This month I have my icon box. I'm not too happy about the picks that they picked for me. It was 2 skincare items, and then when it came to my final pick, I had to pick between skincare. So it's like already there's more skincare. Like, what is it with them shoving skincare in our face when my profile says no skincare? And I've complained for years. Jody, stop. I don't lick you. I don't want you to lick me. You know, I'm one of those people that when you see my pictures, videos, anything, there's no filters. I don't use anything. What you see is what you get. I don't know why I'm even thinking about that, but um, it's like sometimes, like if I'm looking for school friends, you know, people I went to school with, and I come across their profiles and I'm looking at the picture and I'm like, that doesn't even look like her. And then I realize it's filtered. You know what I mean? And it's like, how am I supposed to know that's really you? You know? But now I see when people play on there and, you know, make themselves look like a clown or a skull or got a spider crawling on their face, stuff like that, you know, fun stuff. But to filter all your pictures to make you look like somebody who you are not, that you do not look like. I want to see you. I love people for who they are. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. And this is the Tower 28. It is a gloss. Let that mascara dry a little bit, so I'll put on my Marc Jacobs Perfect. See where that nozzle is. I think I found it. Yeah, I did. Not too much. Scare everybody away. Read a bad romance. Might as well put that liquid eyeliner back. I'm not going to use it. Whoa. Darken up that mascara a little bit. That's it for makeup, guys. I know I said this Wednesday, but like I've cut like a total of 6 inches off of my hair, or 7, 6 or 7 inches. I have coarse hair, so even when I flat iron it, you know, I still have coarse hair. But I have used relaxers in my hair in the past. I just, you know, being older now, I don't like putting all those chemicals Did I get it? I know I saw it. There, I got it now. Hair, man. Age. Kidney failure. Just, it's the toxins. But I'll tell you what, there ain't a thinning spot on my head. I was going to put an earring in my other hole of my ear. I don't know. I probably will. I mean, I still got plenty of time. It's only 11:31. So, but anyways, that's it for today, guys. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. I should be back on here tomorrow unless something happens that I cannot be. But I plan on it. So, well, wait a minute. I have family coming tomorrow. So, but I still like to do, get myself washed up, dressed, makeup and hair done and stuff. So, putting a ham and potatoes in the oven is not hard. So, you know, I should be here tomorrow morning. But I'm gonna finish getting myself ready for my granddaughter's birthday party, and I hope you all have a beautiful Saturday, a wonderful weekend. Enjoy wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and stay beautiful. Bye-bye.